Have you ever been sitting down wondering what a chair can teach us about life? Well, in this video, we'll explore philosophical concepts and lessons we can learn from this tiny little object, I guess. If you guys don't know what this series is about, is where we're taking everyday objects, everyday things, and learning what we can possibly from them. I'm hoping this is fun. I'm hoping this is funny, fun, and deepful, and insightful at the same time. At first glance, we look at a chair, and it may seem like a simple object. It's something we use to obviously sit on because we sit a lot in this day and age. But as we look closer to this thing, this is like my cool little chair right here, we can see that there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. A chair can teach us about balance, supports, and comfort. It can teach us about the importance of being grounded and rooted in this life. So, being balanced. A chair is designed to be balanced, obviously. Like, look at this thing. It's designed to be balanced. I hope so, because if it wasn't, I'd sit on it and fall down. That's not good. That didn't hurt, guys, so don't worry about that. As usually has 4 legs, this one doesn't have 4 legs because it's an office chair. And let me pull out another chair. This guy kind of looks like he has 4 legs. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, but he's connected to that. So a chair has 4 legs. I think we all know that. I hope we all know that. But it's usually made out of a sturdy material that can support our weight. But what does this teach us about life? This teaches us that balance is important in life. We need to find things that help us to stay balanced. How do we find balance in life? One, set priorities. We decide what's most important to you and focus your time and energy on those things. 2, learn to say no. It's okay to say no to things that you don't have time for or won't make you happy. There's things in this life that we're gonna constantly be confronted with, and people are gonna ask you to do many different things, and it's okay to say no sometimes. That doesn't mean that you're always going to say no, but having the ability to say no helps you live a life that's balanced and helps you to focus on what you actually need to focus on. And 3, take breaks. Schedule time for yourself to relax, man. You need to relax. Take breaks and change, because there's a lot of times where we're going so fast in life and we don't take that time to look back and actually change, actually put our focus and attention on changing our attitude. Because a lot of the times things can happen to us and we react in a way that is emotional and we don't take time to think about what just happened. The second thing that we can learn from a chair is having support, right? A chair is something that provides support. Right now, it may look like I'm floating. I'm telling you, like, I think you can see right here, it's supporting me. This chair is supporting me, okay? It's something that we use to lean on, right? Like, it's something that we can lean on, right? Like, when we need to take a break or are tired or don't want to stand, right? This teaches us that it's important to have people and things in our lives that support us. So how do we have support? But how do we live a life that has support around us? We do this, one, by spending time with people who make us feel good. Not that please us, not that seek to say, yes, 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 you're amazing, but rather to simply say to us, hey man, I appreciate you. I love you. You're my friend. You're cool. You're cool beans. You're really awesome. And that's one thing that we can do. We can be around supportive people. And the second thing is to talk to someone that you trust about your challenges and about your setbacks. In this life, we don't go through this life alone. We weren't made to live this life alone, but to actually go through it with people. So, talk to somebody that you trust in the midst of setbacks and challenges. And 3, find a hobby or activity that you enjoy that you can do with others, right? That you can support other people and that other people can support you as well. 3, I hope this is true, and I hope that you are using this, and I hope that this is true to you. Having comforts. We have chairs that are comfortable. I hope so. I mean, there's some chairs out there that hurt. But what that means is you don't want to sit on them. You don't want to touch them because you don't want your back to be broken. You don't want your back to start hurting. You want one with good lumbar support. You want good with maybe good head support. I don't have that. I'm not rich, guys. But you want a chair that supports you and that is comfortable to sit. And it's usually the simple things that bring us comfort. Like having a cozy home, having a home that is kept up, having a home that you can actually relax in, isn't constantly filled with to the brim with a bunch of trash and different things. We have a good meal. A good meal is something that we often don't enjoy. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to actually eat, but if you have the opportunity to have a good meal, that simply can bring comfort into your life, knowing that you have the privilege and opportunity to do so. Maybe you can take a nice shower. I don't know. I like showers after a hot day. Showers are pretty nice and good for you as well. Showers are cool. Simply having these simple things in life, it's simply simple things in life that bring us comfort. Oftentimes we try to find comfort in so many different things, but oftentimes it's in the simple things that we often overlook. And finally, staying grounded. This chair, as you can tell, isn't levitating, right? Like, I can levitate the chair, but I can't also sit on it at the same time. It teaches us that it's important to be grounded in this life. We need to have a firm foundation that we can rely on. A solid foundation can keep us upright and stable, even when things are tough. It can also give us a sense of security and confidence. But how do we stay grounded? How do we live a life that's being grounded? 1, having a strong support system of family and friends. Having people that you can trust on and rely on to keep you in check, to keep you in balance, to keep you staying grounded in this life. 2, like I've talked about, we can practice gratitude. This is the thing we can often overlook because we have so much access to so many different things, but we often overlook the simple things. We often overlook the things that we've been blessed with and the things that we have been given. 3, setting goals and working toward them. When you're fixated on something, when you're fixated on a target, it can help you to stay grounded. When you have a why, when you have a purpose for why you do what you do, you can stay grounded, and that can actually help you to stay away from all the distractions in this world that might be trying to distract you. Don't let the distractions distract you. These 4 simple truths we can learn all from a chair. So next time you sit down on a chair, take a moment to think about actually what it can teach you. I know this sounds like ridiculous, and I know it sounds funny, but we've been given so many things in this life, and there's so many times. The reason why I actually created this series was it was funny because when I was growing up, there would always be language arts teachers. There's always be people and teachers trying to say what is the greater, deeper meaning of something, and kids would why does that matter? Why is that important? But oftentimes there's simple truths that we can learn from everyday objects. I know it sounds crazy and hilarious, but it is true. Oftentimes there's things that we can learn, and I hope this is making sense. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. But next time you sit down on a chair, think to yourself, ask yourself, are you finding balance in life? Are you surrounded by people and things that support you? Are you comfortable with who you are and where you are going? Are you staying grounded in the truth? This chair can simply be a wise teacher to us if you're willing to listen. So if you like this video, check out my previous video, how a banana can change your life, and hopefully there's gonna be more to come, and I'm hoping that you enjoy this content. Let me know if you do, and Let's rise.